Om Namo Namah. Gita's Lessons for Life by S.L. Abhyankar, Mumbai, Saturday, July 18th, 2020. In my write-up on Gitayaha Dhatusho Bhyasaha, I made a mention that I have been teaching Gita for more than a tapaha, that is, more than 12 years, to different groups. But what is interesting is that in the process of teaching, I am myself learning a lot. Now I am prompted to take a different view of what I have been teaching and learning. What I have been teaching and learning is how to enhance one's own capability to understand Gita from the original text without depending on the translations and interpretations given in the books. But the desire nascent to any study of Gita is to learn and imbibe from Gita its lessons for life. Even this desire to learn and imbibe from Gita its lessons for life is to attain the best beatitude, Param Shreyaha. Note, Arjuna also solicited guidance unto Shreyaha. As is clear from Yachreyasyan Nishitam Bruhitan me Shishyasteham Shadhimam Tvam Prapannam. Chapter 2, verse number 7. This is also repeated by Arjuna in Tadekam Vada Nishchitya Yena Shreyohamapnuyam. Chapter 3, verse number 2. So, Gita should be studied being alert to grasp every point, which would be replete with guidance on Param Shreya. Such a compilation would become a book on Gita's lessons for life. Possibly, that would become the best book on lessons for most exalted life. I have prepared a short code as follows. Number 1. Strive to be clean of all vices. What is detailed as Asuri Sampat in 16th chapter, somewhat summarized in 18-53. Cultivate virtues. Daivi Sampat. C. Compilation A 12-13 to 12-19. B 13-7 to 13-11. C 16-1 to 16-3. D 18-42 to 18-44. Some virtues do repeat in these four lists. Actually, antonyms of virtues are vices. That's why I have not made any detailed list for vices to be studied for item 1. Then, item 3, try to transcend virtuosity, gunatitata. Also, C 14-22 to 14-26. Then next, number 4, enhance Shraddha, faithfulness, by practicing sacrificial rituals, yajna, 17-11. Austerity, tapaha, 17-14 to 17-17. Philanthropy, danam, 17-20. Observing and imbibing the philosophy of Om Tat Sat, 17-23 to 17-27. Number 5, cultivate organs to stay steadfast against inflictions by senses. Indriyarthebhyah indriyani sarvashah nigruhitavyani, and strive for Brahmi Sthitihi, 2-55 to 2-72. Next, item 6, cultivate self-sameness with the entire creation. Atmaupamyam sarvatra, 6-32. Live all life as offerings unto him, 9-34. One may learn these 55 verses and imbibe them in oneself. I guess this is the recipe for the most exalted life. It comes to mind that a much shorter yet good enough summary of the above can be seen in the 7 shloka 18-51 to 18-57. This suggestion may be verified by coordinating study of the above 55 shloka with study of the 7 shloka below. बुद्ध्या विशुद्धया युक्तो धृत्यात्मानं नियम्य च शब्दादीन् विषयांस्त्यक्त्वा रागद्वेषव्युदस्य च विविक्तसेवी लघ्वाशी यतवाक्कायमानसः ध्यानयोगपरो नित्यं वैराग्यं समुपाश्रितः अहङ्कारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं परिग्रहं विमुच्य निर्ममः शान्तो ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते ब्रह्मभूतः प्रसन्नात्मा न शोचति न काङ्क्षति समः सर्वेषु भूतेषु मद्भक्तिं लभते परां भक्त्या मामभिजानाति यावान्यश्चास्मि तत्त्वतः ततो मां तत्त्वतो ज्ञात्वा विशते तदनन्तरं सर्वकर्माण्यपि सदा कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः मत्प्रसादादवाप्नोति शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम् चेतसा सर्वकर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः बुद्धियोगमुपाश्रित्य मच्चित्तः सततं भव। शुभमस्तु।